How's it going, guys? This is Forensic Forex with Deontay, and I'm back with another video. This is episode 47 to the Asian Session Library. Once again, with the US dollar versus Japanese yen, we had a successful Asian Session model on Wednesday, the 3rd, April 2024. So let's walk through it together. We can see this time period right before the Asian kill zone. So this time period here, 8 p.m. to midnight, we can see right before that time period, there's consolidation. Is that a coincidence? No. This is 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. We can see how tightly coiled the market is. That is a market sentiment being built up. Buy stop orders and sell stop orders are being built in by the market. It's engineered, holding price sideways. So there's some market sentiment being built up here. Is the market going to be bullish? Is the market going to be bearish? That's what's happening here. We're looking for all the buy side liquidity pools and sell side liquidity pools that are still available to us going into the kill zone on the 15-minute time frame. So you can see we got, let's see, this is a double top. This is this one that I just marked off as a swing high, which lines up with those double tops. Clean highs. We also have the highest high, which is also a swing high of the lunch session here. 1, 2, 3. We have one here. We got a few here. And this is just a double top, so we're not going to mark it off. And all the swing lows have already been rated. This one looks like it isn't, but it is. It was rated right here. 7:45 p.m. it was rated at. So 8 p.m. or this 8:15 candle that we're using is going to be our sell side liquidity pool instead. We have the open of the session. That's fair value. So we now know our natural overbought and oversold indication via opening price of the session at 8 p.m. We'll play it forward to see what side is broken first. We're not trying to just chase price. Just because it breaks buy side doesn't mean we must buy. Just because it breaks sell side does not mean we must sell. Just watch price. Be patient. So price opens, next candle goes up. We read buy side liquidity pool. So at this point, I should be looking to be a seller because one, we rated buy side liquidity pool. Secondly, we are in a premium above fair value opening price. We're overbought. I want to be a seller. It's more preferred and ideal for me to find a selling condition rather than buy at a higher price. It could continue trending higher, but I want to be counter to what most likely retail traders are going to do. They're going to buy. I want to sell. We go down to the 1 minute time frame, and we're going to be looking for the entry technique, which is going to essentially look like a fair value gap that goes through a swing point, a swing low, and that swing low must be inside that fair value gap. So let's see if we get that. Let's play it forward. Keep playing. Nothing yet. And there we go. So we got a fair value gap. There goes your fair value gap. And then there goes the swing point here. That's that swing low. That's where we're going to enter. Right as soon as price touches that discounted portion of the fair value gap, the bottom side of it where it ends, that's where we're going short. 1-to-1 scenario. I like to use 15 pips. Why? I just feel like it's the golden stop loss when it comes to intraday trades or any scalping position, at least for me. Notice the entry is happening above the 8 p.m. opening price too. Premium. Anything above it's a premium, anything below it's a discount. We're selling in a premium. I like that our projection or our profit taking leads us in the direction of where sell side liquidity would reside. Gets us back to fair value at least. So let's see what happens. Let's play it forward. So we would be in short off that first initial reaction. You can see we drop right into profit, little to no drawdown. And as the session plays on, we can see we add here some drawdown. And we expect that. That's the whole reason why we risk properly. We use proper risk management so that we can adhere drawdown and we don't have any fear of losing. So even if it does stop us out, we don't mind that because we are comfortable taking that 1% loss or that 2% loss or whatever that percentage is. Play it forward. And by the end of the agent session, as you can see here, it's completely different from the last episode. The last episode, we ended in profit. You can see how we ended in drawdown. So this could psychologically get a lot of traders to abandon ship, or they don't believe in the model. Or some people may not want to risk this much. They might want to have a smaller stop loss. That's totally up to them. But I do know that if I do believe in the model and I risk properly, there are going to be moments and times where I do draw in some type of drawdown. But if I truly believe in the model and I hold through, you'll see that profitability could be in the card still. The trade still can hold through. And it took a while, and it finally brought us into profit. So you can see how we got that one-to-one scenario. That means we probably weren't really looking for another setup. If you're a trader that's very specific and disciplined to taking one trade per day, let's say, or one trade per kill zone, then you could potentially look for a short maybe in London or even New York too. But if I'm just playing it on just one model solely and I only trade the Asian session, okay, it's one trade till the next Asian session. I can't trade again until the next Asian session. You gotta be very disciplined. So the less you trade, the more silly things you'll avoid getting yourself into, like over trading, getting very emotional, and whatever triggers you to go into those bad habits. So remember, focus up, be consistent. Only takes one trading model. And that's what we're trying to show here. Be consistent to the model. This happens to be a Wednesday. So you can see Wednesdays will be successful too. And sometimes there are unicorn days where it gives us a lot more than what we asked for if we have a trailing stop potentially, or we don't move our stop loss and we hold into the next day going into Thursday. So hopefully you found this insightful. Peace.